everybody, welcome to your November readings. Oh, I just got a little deja vu. Oh my gosh. This is part two. So, in part one, which I am currently uploading, I did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. But now I'm going to finish up the zodiac with our beloved Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces. So this is going to be a long one, which is why it's going to only be on YouTube. However, I will leave links on my Instagram at Awakening All You Lightworkers for this video. Okay, so if you'd like a personal reading with me, definitely please take a look at my bio box. If you're seeing this information on Instagram, you can find the Linktree link, and from there you can have access to my store, which is on Etsy. If you're listening on YouTube, hi, you can find my Etsy link in the description box below the video. Okay, phew. Before I begin, I just want to say, forgive my nail polish. I've been moving again. And this is what you get when you move and you actually cannot find your nail polish remover. So, all right, so let's jump in, Libra. So Libra, you guys know that this is a signless and timeless reading, so it really doesn't matter if you're Libra or not, or when you watch this video. If it resonates, then it's for you. It's a general reading, so please do not allow it to get you triggered. Don't waste your triggers on general readings, all right? Hit up a personal reading. Okay, so Libra, as I was starting your reading, I got the words the swan dive, okay? If any sign is going to be a swan in the zodiac, it's going to be Libra. And I don't know why, because I'm not a major astrologer or anything. I feel energy. And so I don't know why, but I feel Libra is a swan. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for Libra for the month of now. Glasses, because what are we doing, right? Yes. Oh, thank you, guides. So the guides are chiming in, God bless, and they're saying to also do a little cross-watching. When they're saying cross-watching in the sense of not like how we say cross-watch, where it means looking at someone else's sign to find out information about them, but you can do that as well. But they're saying cross-watch in the sense of feel free to check out some other signs, because I have a feeling that if you're watching this video and it resonates with you, there are messages for you in other signs. Which signs, I'm not sure, but I'm getting Taurus for somebody here, okay? Oh, makes sense, because both Libra and Taurus are ruled by the planet Venus. But there's also, there's some readings that maybe for you. I'm getting the words March as well. March in terms of the time period, of course, but in terms of the name. So I don't know if someone's name is March or you have the word March in your name. But go ahead, and maybe that message was for you or whatnot, but it could also be referring to March as well. All right, let's jump in, although we're already in. Thanks, guys. All right. Okay, so if this message is for you, I'm getting that at this time and in the month of, God, I want to say January, whoops, in the month of November, I'm getting that right now you may be starting to get serious about something. I see you putting your fun things behind, so to speak. I'm seeing an instrument of some kind. Again, so you may be actually cross-watching for a Libra, but this may be describing you. It doesn't have to be, but I'm just seeing that. I'm also seeing a shadowy person in your past. Now I'm seeing in your past, but it's in the background. Let's take a look here. Got it. So I'm seeing somebody in your background who is in alignment with you. I'm seeing them behind you in the shadow, in the shadows, in the sense. This is not somebody who is coming across as a shadowy figure. I'm just seeing them in the background of this photo or this painting. For some of you, the photo is a connection. Maybe you're looking at a photo, maybe you're into photography. There's something. I'm seeing black and white here. I'm seeing someone in your background, but in your past, but also in the back of your mind. This is coming across as somebody who there's some type of strained relationship or strained connection with. I'm just seeing this here as gosh, The words that they're giving me is connection-based materials. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, and I'm tempted to show you guys the cards because you guys know that's what I do. So please forgive the lighting, okay? I'm in front of a light source here, but yeah. So anyway, there's a person in the background. This is you focusing on something serious. And when I pull a card for this background, I'm seeing this for this person in the background, I'm seeing this Ark of the Covenant. This is and it's coming through with an 11. So this is showing us I would say a connection that you have with somebody, could be friendship based, but I'm seeing with an 11, and it's coming through with a heavy energy. It's coming through with an energy of completion is what they're saying. But it seems like something that was contractual. So contract based connection. Okay. So they're bringing us into the present moment now. And they're showing that it's almost like you've jumped timelines now. So because of some choices that you've made, you've jumped a timeline. And as we're seeing this here, this is you now. Okay. And it's almost like this person, and I'm seeing other energies along with them, not only this person and this little kid and whatnot, but other energies, they are now on another timeline. So you've made a decision that has changed your track. And they're also saying change the track of your history. So this may be someone that you have a significant history with. It could be past lifetime. It could be this lifetime. But I'm seeing that you chose to walk away. I do see, though, that it's interesting because look at my hand for some reason. Okay, it went like this. So this is the flow of energy for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they will explain this. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Wait, over here maybe? I don't know. It looks kind of similar. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this is the new beginnings card. This connection is showing, and it's coming through with an 11 again. So this is a significant connection. You can call it a soulmate if you'd like. This is, and again, it's showing as completion because you have changed timelines. But I feel like this could have been, or maybe still in the future, have been a significant romantic connection for you, because I'm getting the 8 and 3 here, which is you doing whatever it is that you're doing, getting serious, whatnot. And then also this bird's nest, this is that family energy coming together to create an 11. So this is, I guess you can say, soul family of some sort. This could have been something that you could have moved towards. Let's see. Now, let's see. I'm seeing that energetically speaking, what's happening here is that you've been called out of your nest. Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, called out of your nest, out into the world, out into, I guess, there's another 8 and 3, 11. There's another 11 right here. So I'm seeing that this is an alignment that you could have had in both cases. So, wow, that's a tricky situation. So what I'm getting, Libra, for you or for someone else, I mean, I don't know who you are and whoever you are. I'm getting that you possibly came to a point in your life where you were forced to make a decision, and maybe this decision was made on some level of your soul, whether it was at the conscious level. Yes, okay. Well, see, this is confirmation of that connection. Okay, so here we have 2 and a 20. This is that 4. This is the 4 of I want to say 4 of Wands, which is your happy marriage card, happy home life, something that definitely could have played out. But I'm getting the words 4 of Cups instead. It's almost like that was a destiny you could have stepped into, and I'm seeing it's all like a change that you made from a free will place. And I see this, your bird coming to let that other person know on another level, right? So I'm seeing that they're saying you've changed tracks, okay? So if you are, I'm not sure who you are. If you're the person who has made the free will decision not to activate this contract, then you have this story. And if you're the person who is watching for somebody who you wanted but made a free will choice not to activate that contract, then now you see why. Well, you see what's going on. Let's see. So Archangel Michael is here in the center, super important position. Now, usually I don't read like, oh, the center is super important. I go with the energy. Literally, the energy puts the cards wherever they want because I'm just here channeling and doing the reading, and God bless. But in this case, I feel boom. I feel Archangel Michael in the middle of this place. Now, he's showing this 9 energy. He's coming through with the 9. You see, we have the girl and the boy, super cute. All right. So this girl is definitely signifying whoever this is. This is a woman holding a contract, blue and blue, right? So he's coming through to heal the hearts of all involved. And it's interesting because I kind of want to see 9 and 2 is 11. So I just get this feeling like 9 and 2 is 11. There's the 9 that he's bringing forth, and the 2 is here, and the 2 is one of each of you. So both of you have to come to this table in order for it to happen, which leads us back to this energy right here. Okay, so what I'm kind of picking up on this energy here, you see how spirit is knocking, like, hey, you still interested? And here's this person holding the chart is what they're saying. Now, this could be about somebody who needs to move on, this other energy, but I don't quite know if that's the case, because I'm kind of getting these energies that this relationship or this connection that wasn't activated by choice can still have a rebirth. I feel like I need to move the cards over for something else, and we don't know what that energy is that's going to come in to clarify this, but between the two of you. But I do feel that this card that's where you've been called out of the nest, I'm seeing here, oopsies, oh, it like flipped over. Okay, I'm seeing here that these two energies are you, like it's you while you're out there. So spirit is trying to show you that here we have the 10, which is you out there in the world doing your thing wherever you are. You don't even have to have relocated, or you could have relocated. It just depends on your situation. Here you are out there wherever you are alone. Remember, this is you, and this is this person, and other things inside of that timeline that have now been deactivated because you switched tracks. Now 10 and 5 is 15, but which is 6, right? There's that love, that connection. At the same time, I see that spirit is bringing over this 5. This is the person. So spirit, again, yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is a connection that isn't necessarily dead, is what I'm getting from spirit, because we have the 10, and spirit is saying you can choose. You can choose to do what you're doing, because you're going to be doing what you're doing either way. Whatever this is that you are buckling down and getting serious about and putting things to the side about, they're showing you can have that 5 on your own, or you can have that 5 with this person. So either way, you're going to have that 15 energy. 15, I guess, is arbitrary, but either way, you're going to have your wishes fulfilled, is what they're saying. Now, they're bringing my attention to this card that is now standing over this person. So this card that's now standing over this other person, who's showing up as this lady in blue, gender does not matter, is the loving elementals card. In particular, whatever this card is wants to go right here. Okay, we'll put it right there. In particular, I'm not necessarily looking at the 3 of roses, because the 3 of roses brings through the energy of friendship, right? Friendship and all of this. So this could be a friend. It doesn't have to be a friend. But what I'm actually looking forward to is look, you see what they're saying? I'm actually looking forward to, but I was going to say what I'm actually looking at is ding, ding, the connection, loving elementals connecting with this person. So if you're coming to this table and you're wondering, is this person somebody like that? Could I have, should I have, would I have, whatever. What happened? Was I real? The answer is yes, totally. The contract is here based on what I'm seeing here. The option is still open to you. This is a free will choice that's on your end. And so I'm seeing that spirit is kind of giving this energy here with the 5 and 1 is the 6, and they're kind of saying you just say the word, and then it's almost like say the word. Sorry guys about the lighting, it's always one thing, right? Until I get a studio. But see all these flowers, and there's this lovely lady blowing this instrument or these instruments. I don't know, guys. And we have all these flowers beautifully kicking up. This is the 6 energy. So again, we have the 15 here, or we have the 15 here. 1 and 5 is 6. You can have your happiness. So they're saying if it is that your journey, but I'm seeing journey here. Yeah, look, see, they're saying if it is that your journey calls for what they're saying, compadre. Yeah, sorry. If your journey calls for someone else, if it is that you want this person to join you or love or just whatever this is, they're saying you just say the word, and I'm seeing that they would blow. It's like on the wind instantaneously, like it just gets to this person, and I just feel like the contract would be activated. So I'm just seeing, yeah, long story short, what time is it? Long story short, if this reading is for you, you or somebody else in this connection or whatnot, has made a free will choice that has put a connection, an 1111 connection, on the back burner, or maybe to say no, in lieu of pursuing something else that takes you out into, let's say, the world. It doesn't have to be actually out in the world, although I do see this journey card here where it says setting the course. Now, that being said, Spirit is saying clearly that you have a choice still to activate this contract. Now, it's weird because I'm seeing activate this country. So that could be something for somebody. I don't know how that factors in for you, but I'm sure you guys might email me and let me know, which is always welcome. Okay. But I see that that's a contract that's alive and well. Spirit is like Archangel Michael is here with this person. So let's see what this card is. Yeah. So I'm seeing here the One of Keys. This is the Architect. So it's interesting because I want to clarify this card, but I'm seeing here in this card, now this is going to hit differently for a few of you. In this card, we see this guy, maybe he's the architect. Oh, we want to say the girl's the architect, but in this drawing, this male is the architect. And he's showing her all of these things. Look what I've built. Look what I've built. But she comes across as looking very sad about it. And then here's this cat that seems to be connected with her, and she's kind of looking down. She's looking sad. Now, my next question is, why would she be sad? Because she's right there. Now, what I'm getting from this card is that there's a little cloud over her head that is, I'm getting this energy, and this could be for some of you or all of you, I don't know. She's saying, I can't be here with him if he's not going to treat me right. If he's not going to treat me well, number one, right? And remember, the genders could be reversed. I'm just going with the energies here. It's almost like this person doesn't feel welcome. Wait, were you guys seeing the cards? Sorry. This person doesn't feel welcome. They don't feel remembered. So maybe in all the plans that he's building, he forgot to include them or to connect with them or to give them the security that they needed to feel like they were meaningful, right? I see this here, this white contract. We have contracts here, but there's one that's white like her dress. And in her mind, she's like, he's showing me all of this, but he's making no effort to make me a part of this. And it's like, I don't know if I need to pull some cards on this, but there's also this statue here that looks like her, but it's not even completed yet, and he's focusing on doing other stuff, but it's like just this general lack of attention. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that there was a lack of attention from this person, whoever this is that made this choice, but it's coming across as that is the feeling that the other partner is having. So partly, if this looks like an energy that has been a failure to launch in a sense. And here's that 6 again, right? And I think part of that has to do with wanting, like both parties needing to come together on both sides to create this. And if one isn't giving to, let's put it here, if one isn't giving to that connection and bringing the security, it's understandable that the other would feel displaced. They would, and however they deal with it would be up to their personal defense mechanisms, right? So let's go ahead and, long story short, yeah, thanks. They're like, sum that up, okay? Sorry. Long story short, if she could say something. It's, I feel left out. Okay, that's it. I feel left out. And looking at the energy here, that's, you know, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, you know, this is, if you you know, the watcher would like to activate this connection, you're going to have to recognize that there's room for this person in your connection, in your life. There's room, because we see these two statues here, 1 and 2. And we see these 2 chairs, 1 and 2, right? And I just get this feeling like this person who's carrying this, has this cat, this lady, whoever this one in the blue is, male or female or gender non-conforming, doesn't matter. Whoever they are, they don't travel. It's like they don't, I'm getting they don't travel lightly in terms of like their emotional baggage. So there may be something there that's also going on. You may be contending with their old wounds, things that they need to work through, whatever it is. So if this is something you would be looking at, I don't know why they're doing this. They're showing the world, okay? This is the world. If this is something you would be looking at, whether this is a long distance connection or just whatever it is, you're going to have to make room or make space for this person. Does that make sense? So it's almost like she's like, hey, you've got these 2 chairs, but you're one of them for me. Are you just showing me this house that you're building, this amazing thing that you're building for yourself, but all I want is you, and I don't see a place in this future for me? Like, so this is about that kind of energy. All right, so let's go ahead. And again, that makes sense because they're just picking up on the energies of not being included in whatever it is that you're doing. Let's draw a card for this energy on the left, which is there's that 2 worlds energy. Oh, what's this? There's that energy, and this one kind of wants to come here. Okay. So I'm getting this energy for this connection. It's like, here we go again. Here we go again. This is past lifetime feelings. Here we go again. And so see his face. He's like, merp, merp. Here we go again. And this is probably connecting to the love. Maybe there was some heartbreak on one or both sides here, unrelated. So there's this energy as this guy is trying to create this bust of this person, which is indicating the dedication to this other lady, whoever this is. This is the idea of, is this something I can do again? Am I able to love again? Is this something I'll be able to pull off? Let's break it. 22 minutes, 22 seconds. There it is. That 2. That's that. There it is. That 2. This is the in-between energy. 2. 2. And I just looked at the clock on the phone. It says 22 minutes, 22 seconds. So whoever this is that is making the free will choice to kind of be on their own or whatnot, their underlying energy is, let me see if I can summarize that, articulate it. The spirit is correcting me both. They're saying, do I have it in me? Do I have it in me to fall in love again? Is exactly the question. Do I have the energy within me, the energy in me? Do I have the energy within to fall in love again? So that question alone, do I have the energy within to fall in love again, comes across a little bit dissociated in a sense, because you're seeing yourself as the other. It's like, do I have the energy within this body that doesn't belong to me, within this heart that doesn't belong to me, to fall in love again? And that's where let's say the snag, because it feels like a little bit of a snag, like a sweater that's kind of snagging on something. And that's, I think, what has led to whatever, this branching off. But I'm seeing it's like he like goes to start doing the sculpture, and he's like, it's tired. Do I have the energy? Do I have it in me to do this again? Is it going to work out? Am I just going to hurt myself? Am I going to, and these may be energies on both sides, but these are the cards that came out here. On the other side, and I got to hurry up, guys, because I move on to Scorpio. On the other side of this connection is the female energy, right? So anyway, this is what is holding back this one person. Could be male, female. I know I just said female here because I'm going off the cards, but this energy here is the one with the opportunity, or just whatever. Male, female, doesn't matter. And let's look at the other side of this connection. Hold on. Okay. 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 I'm sorry. There's 3 okays. Make it okay. This whole energy is coming across as blue. So she's wearing this blue dress. Okay. She, he, whatever. But there's the blue again. There's the blue. And literally it says King of Forces. And we've got the 6 of Forces, the waterfall. This is somebody who is completely showing up for this connection. Because if you notice, she's here and then we've got this king. So this is a match. And the Forces, she's saying that she's, or whoever this is willing to do the energy, or put in the energy or the effort or just whatever to meet this person at the waterfall, which is literally the force, right? Remember, this is about needing to bring, energies over, like both people have to put in the energy in order to take this off the ground. And so whoever this person is all in, and whoever this person is not. Okay. And this is all because quite honestly, it's like, I don't want to be hurt again. All right. So let's hurry up. Let's finish off the end here. Yeah. So the reason why Spirit is coming to you, whoever you are at this point, is because they're giving you the option to, the word isn't resuscitate. I think the word is revive. Wait, look, there's an energetic difference somehow between the words resuscitate and revive. I think with resuscitate, it's like 1, 2, 3, break ribs. Revive is like, you're awake again. So they're saying there's an option for you to revive this connection if it is what you want. Spirit is seeing you here on this card, and they're giving you the option. And you're at a point right now where your future is unknown in a sense, but they're helping to bring balance to it. Now, you really are being asked to consider some contracts right now. Again, you may well choose to walk away from this connection. Oh, thank you. They're reminding me to tell you guys that this blue is important here because they're saying true blue. Okay, so that might be a code for some of you to help you know who this person is talking about or what the energy is about. So, or maybe you've been asking, is this person for real? Is this person for real though? Spirit is saying, yes, this is a true blue connection. Okay, and they're saying all in. They're saying all in, baby. All right, so again, I just feel like this energy is, the question is, the decision is all yours. Spirit is saying, I almost said it's all yours, Spirit. So Spirit's like, no, it's this person. But actually they're saying it's all yours, Spirit, because they're saying what you need to do is to surrender to allowing the avalanche to occur. I just get this energy that if you surrender to this situation, they could create, oh, look at that. There's the Ace of Cups right behind. Look, oh, wow. See, guys, I'm not that creative to make all this up. I swear. I wish, but they're saying if you say yes to reviving this situation, it's almost like they're saying, do your stuff, let us know, but continue doing you, but we will create the conditions. They're saying avalanche because it's not a tower, it's like an avalanche. It's anyway, whatever. And this completion card turns around, and then notice how it becomes this portal, and this person is delivered. Okay, and I'm seeing the Taurus energy here. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Taurus, but it also could be signifying around the month of February. For some reason, maybe you'll be in connection with this person for reals by February if you let spirit work its thing. Here's the Ace of Cups. I mean, it doesn't get any more clear than that. I am seeing Christmas time here as an opportunity for connection. So maybe there is a portal or an opportunity to connect that opens up around Christmas time if you surrender to this connection. And then in February, you guys will be like, boom, peas and carrots. I don't know. It depends on you guys. I'm getting the energy of India for somebody here, And I just want to point out right here, yeah, there's the King of Pentacles and followed by this rebirth or revival card, right? So what I'm seeing here is King of Pentacles is this energy. So it's almost saying like, if this is a connection that you want at 29 minutes and 29 seconds, I just checked the time, 29:29, that's 9 and 2 is 11, that's 11:11. We have the connection here, boom. All right, so Spirit is saying, if this is a connection that you actually want to activate, they say you need only surrender and they will create the conditions for that. But surrendering means allowing yourself to be moved towards it, okay? And trusting that you can have this, that, and the other is what I'm getting. So anyway, Leaves, great. I was just about to say great movie. Okay, maybe that's a movie for somebody, or maybe it's like a fairy tale ending, a movie, like, we Libras, we like that. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. They're ending on the energy of 11. Oh my God, stop it. Stop. Look, I literally just put my hand here because I just felt like 11. And here's 8 and 3. 8 and 3 is 11. Look, my math isn't that good, but it's good enough for basic arithmetic. 8 and 3 is 11. They're saying indecision is okay. If you haven't made a decision, it's understandable. They're saying, but balance comes across with the 6 energy in the tarot. And so they're saying, that's 6 of Pentacles. But see, this is 7. They're saying let spirit in to help create that balance between. Anyway, God bless. God is good. Thank you, God. Amen. Hey. So you see, long story short, Libra, you can have the life of your dreams and you can have the husband or wife of your dreams or whatever you want to say. You can have it all is what I'm getting. Okay, but you have to surrender to spirit, and that is going to be a prayer. It's going to be a prayer. I love prayers. I don't know about you guys, but I am a sucker for it. Okay, thank you, spirit. I'm going to have a tomato and basil wheat thin right now while I shuffle for Scorpio. You guys can hear the crunching. Yums. Okay. Oh, who dat? Okay. Thank you, God. Let's go ahead. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this one. I'm feeling music. I'm just seeing somebody using headphones for this one. Whatever that. Ooh. Drowning something out, Scorpers. It's coming out tilted too. Energetically, it's like this. I see you going out the window. All right. Okay. Scorperinos, what are you... Stop. What I was going to say, what are you avoiding? Bam. Got him. All right, some of you are avoiding love, okay? I feel like this just needs to be 4 cards right here. Because look at this card, the 6. The divine physician. It looks like Jesus. He's coming in like, hey, we gotta talk. Okay. 8 and 3, 11. They're saying you're making this harder on yourself than it needs to be, okay? So I know a few Scorpios, okay? And I know of at least 2 of you who this reading is for. You probably know who you are. Okay. Ooh, what's this? King energy, whatever this is. Remember, king energy it's referring to the energy. It doesn't have to be male or female. Boom. There's a 6 of waterfalls. I'm saying this like it was 10 years ago. I was like, didn't we just talk about this? Yes, I just finished a Libra reading. So if you just tuned in for Scorpio using the timestamp, if you feel like this connection... Okay. I'm just going to channel because I need to stop being shocked at what they're saying. Okay. If you feel like this connection is for you, then you can check out the Libra as well. Okay. Got it. But what was I going to say? I was going to say, I don't know. 6. Okay. Anyway, so Scorpio, on a serious note, what I'm getting for you is, if this reading is for you, I'm definitely getting that you're trying to go out the window somewhere. This is showing you're trying to escape something, like I said. And as I was just asking, what are you trying to escape? I'm seeing you putting up a lot of decoys. That's, oh yes, I just heard one of you say, can we see the card? Yes, you can. Oh my God. Hopefully you can see it. I'm so sorry about the lighting, guys. Um, this is a chessboard, and I'm seeing you in the back trying to kind of go out this window. You see something sticking up? To me, my eyes, they're superimposing the image of somebody trying to sneak out. But meanwhile, we've got these other energies that are decoys. So it's like you're trying to put up a fence, is what they're saying. I was going to say a face. For some of you, the word is a fence. You're putting up a barrier to kind of scare the person off, or trying to confuse them so you can sneak out. But for some of you, you're putting up offense. You're putting up an offense. So I'm getting that for you, if that one is you, then you might be putting forward some aggression. You might be giving them the cold shoulder. You might be like, oh, oh, okay, look, I'm just saying, I was going to say you might be turning them out. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, what's wrong with that? Sorry. Okay, 18 and over only. No, but, and I heard turning them out of their home. Okay, so that must mean something to somebody. You may be turning them out of their home. Now, the home, I guess, is with you. Are you falling in love with somebody who's boarding in your home, or this home may be conceptual, like in your heart, could be whatever, right? And so whatever this is, you know what? I'm seeing for some of you, yeah, it's almost like you were able to make this escape. You went out the back, right? And then here you are in this, there's a door right there. You come back here and you're looking for something. Let's see what you're looking for. What are you looking for? It's, for some of you, it's a question that you're asking yourself. Maybe you're trying to get in touch with yourself. Maybe for some of you, you're like, am I gay? You know, I don't know. I'm just seeing that energy there. For some of you, you're giving yourself time out to breathe. Is this the right direction for me? Right? Where am I going? Paths unknown, and you're choosing your course. Setting your course. So again, I'm reading for a few Scorpios. Scorpios, especially on YouTube, tend to really tune in a lot. And so there are quite a few of you. And so just choose what resonates for you. Spirit is showing you that there's the light. The light is here over you. And they're seeing that, they're saying that you are trying to gain perspective right now. So you might be hermiting a bit, trying to find out about what's going on and how best to navigate, whoopsie doodles, how best to navigate something. But I feel that you're feeling safe wherever you are right now, because a tower moment has happened. Surprise, Scorpio, tower moment. That's literally your card, right? And that something has broken down, or maybe there's a severing of the connection. Maybe, you severed the connection. Maybe you walked away. Maybe you ghosted, whatever. Excuse me. Maybe you expressed that you weren't interested. Whatever this is, I'm seeing that something has been severed. I'm also seeing a stroke of whatever that was. It's leaving room for you to be able to think right now. So I'm seeing a stroke of genius. These two cards that are coming out together, right? This is yeah. So this is about, this could be a connection. Let me see how these cards are. I'm getting the words falling in line. I was like, let's see how these cards are falling in line. So I'm getting that you're kind of asking yourself, if I just let this alone, if I just let this go, is it going to fall in line? Yes, it will. Okay, so this is about, it's kind of going back to the last reading that I just did. It's talking about surrendering, right? If you surrender, look, it's just going to fall in line. But what does surrender mean? It means surrendering to spirit, letting the light in. It almost looks like this is the same room. Once you surrender, I think things will fall in line. You see how we have the door, and then the door is open now. This messy room, you know, is signaling the consciousness. This seems like the subconscious and the conscious mind. It's going to clean up. Spirit is going to help make some decisions for you. I do see this connection, or this energy of what should I do, what road in life should I take, whatever, being given over to spirit. Oh, that's what it is. Thank you. Spirit is saying that in order to really feel like blessings are happening in your life, whether it's about a relationship or not, you've got to relinquish control. Whether it's, again, if you're about a relationship, whether it's for kids, for some of you this is about children. I'm seeing children are involved. They're saying commit to spirit and let them work it out. But I do definitely see some confusion here in this connection. Now, lots of hidden confusion, hidden energies, hiding yourself away, putting up smoke screens. This is so Scorpionic. Oh my God. You know, I feel like Scorpio is kind of like the magician. They're kind of like the magician in the sense that they can move like the magician, but at the same time, they'll just openly show you, oh, I'm stepping back. So it's kind of like, if they want to be a magician, they can do it, but they can turn into like the mist and like, and that time you think you're talking to them, you ain't talking to them. They're off somewhere else, right? And so, I'm hearing the words master magician, okay? Not to stroke the egos of all you Scorpios on here, because y'all, you know, but that's what I'm seeing. You've made this little escape, and spirit is like, yeah, but we still have to talk to you. And I'm seeing that spirit is getting through to you. They're getting through to you in your immediate environment. It could be friends or family talking to you. And they're also getting through to you in your less immediate environment, in terms of maybe you're sitting and you're watching this glass. Oh, sorry, you can't see the glass. You're sitting and you're watching this glass and in the light, and something pops into your mind, and that's them talking to you, okay? You could be like, wow, wouldn't it be great to be drinking this glass of water at my wedding? Like, where did that come from? You know, it's like, I didn't think it came into you. But I'm seeing this. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to push that over completely. Yes. I'm seeing this as being like that hidden side of you, and this being in the open side. Okay, so this is in the open side that you're kind of showing, you're kind of experiencing. I want to fix that energetically. See, the cards fall where they fall. Look at these cards. Like, this just wants to come into your open life. It's like, So in your open life, Scorpios, I'm seeing, yeah, so, yeah, you're going through a lot right now. But I'm seeing here that you may be living your life, doing your thing, but in the back of your mind is that person, whoever or whatever, this connection that you've been kind of putting kind of off to somewhere. And I just kind of get this feeling that, I know who could ever win against a Scorpio, right? I'm kind of getting this feeling like spirit is going to keep bringing the light. You see how it's so light filled here on this core contract? I'm saying core contract, core wounds. That's what it is. They're going to be shining light on your core wounds till you just can't take it anymore, until, and I'm saying Scorpio, who can win against a Scorpio? Because look at this person. Scorpio is like, I can drown out that. I'm putting my back on it. I'm not going to look at it. I can drown it out. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to make merry with all these people in my life. I'm going to date, whatever it is that you're saying. But this area right here is going to start getting brighter and brighter, like the sun, right? Brighter and brighter, until you just can't take it anymore, because you know, you're missing this person or this connection or whoever or whatever this is. For some of you, you may have already met them. For some of you, you may not have met them, but I'm just seeing this person is coming through with the star energy. I'm also getting that this is some Leo energies are going on here. So maybe you should check out the Leo reading, because there may be, did I do the Leo reading? I did, but I don't remember what's in it. Sorry. When I channel, I don't know. I gotta look back. But I'm just feeling like spirit is, there may be some messages for you, Leo. I mean, see, for you, Scorpio, in there. Remember, you have multiple energies in your chart. We as readers just say Aries, Taurus, Leo, blah, blah, blah. So you can kind of get an idea of where to go. But me, as I'm feeling the energies, I'm feeling the overlap, okay? And so just go ahead and check through the Leo reading that I can't remember what it's about, but so spirit is showing, yes, that this is going to heat up. Whatever this is, if there's no passion in there, it could be because your core wounds you're nursing your core wounds too much. You're allowing them to sit dormant. And so spirit is going to be putting a lot of spotlight on it. So Scorpio, you know that's going to hurt. Okay. So ouch. So please make sure that you're surrendering to spirit. Like, hey, what do you guys want me to work on? Because once you clear through that, I think you would be less inclined to kind of seek shelter is what I'm getting. Oh, look at this. I just did that and look who's there. Okay. So whoever this is, boom. All right. Anything else? Spirit guides. We're already kind of far into this connection is what they're saying. I was going to say reading. But okay. Let me just do 3 more cards. I mean, they've already said what to do, which is to surrender, just kind of in line with the Libra reading I just read. Oopsies. No, I don't want these cards like this. Hold on. Ah. Okay. Yay. Time out. Time out, you guys. Stop, you guys. All right. I don't want the cards reversed. It doesn't matter because I'll know whether to unreverse them, but I just want to keep it. Oh, whatever. That's all. Look at this. I just saw the King of Cups, and I was like, oh, he's reversed, and I was like, whatever. I give up. Okay, so for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody, there it is. Whoever this is, this person, male, female, doesn't matter. I just feel like they might just get to this point where, like, I give up. This person's Scorpio is not interested. You know, they're doing whatever. And, you know, yeah, there's the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I mean, back turned, yeah. So this is kind of that energy. It's kind of like, okay, well, moving on, right? And honestly, that's what, you know, our guides usually tell us to do. It's like, hey, stop, like, waiting around for somebody that's not interested or just whatever. Hold on. Maybe those were the cards. Yeah, look. Yeah, King of Pentacles reversed, okay? So, they're kind of saying, what do you expect? And there's that justice card. They're saying, what do you expect if you turn your back towards somebody? They're going to, you know, it's like this person's back is toward this really great, ripe watermelon, right? Just waiting to open itself, right? Food porn? I don't know. But you know what? Spirit is saying, what do you expect happens when you turn your back on somebody, right? As I was seeing Scorpioninos, you guys may be doing in your very Scorpionic way. They get the message. And the problem is, if that's not your real message, then it's kind of like doing an injustice to both people. Now, there's that Taurus energy again. So go ahead and check I don't know if it was, oh my God, stop. I just picked it up and look who's here. There's the Queen of Cups. Okay. So it's just that simple. If you turn your back to somebody, they're going to turn their back because, you know, the heartbreak, right? But if you make an effort to show up, look what happens. And they come bringing gifts. All right. For a lot of you, I feel like this is as easy as having communication that's meaningful. We have the Knight of Swords coming in, and that's it. And they're saying that just because you try to show some effort doesn't mean you're going to be dragged into this major commitment, because I'm seeing that a lot of you are just not there. You're not really there to have that major commitment. You're nervous or you have other things, but they're showing you a choice. You can have a rebirth in this connection or have a birth happen, or you can kind of stay in this devil energy. Now, one may say, well, what if this is my free will choice? Now, of course, like my free will choice to just not partake, right? Here's that same thing. 2 people making a choice. One is to revive, the other is to stay in the devil energy. Now, again, you might be like, well, how is my free will choice to not deal with this connection of devil energy? And it's what makes it characterized as devil energy in this reading is that it's coming from your core wounds. In some cases, the reading is like, oh, dude, you are making a great decision because this is a shit show and you need to move on. But that's not the case in this case. In this case, it's like, oh, this is a good connection, but you're stopping yourself because underneath you've got some energies, core wounding that needs to be worked on. Okay, so Scorpioninos, I'm gonna end this here for you. God bless you, because I gotta get to the others. Oh, okay, but you know, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So I think they said for you guys, check. Yeah, they've made reference to certain other signs to watch. So, what is that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They're reminding. For some of you, they're saying communication. They're saying don't just walk away, say goodbye in a formal way. That's going to be significant for some of you. Okay, not all of you. God bless. So I don't know, guys. All right, who's next? Thanks, Scorps. Okay, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, thank you, God. Let me take a sip. Okay. Sagittarius. Ooh, I already feel the flood of good luck coming in. Sagittarius, you guys just move under under positive energy. Very lucky star. But I do feel I feel some real boredom and some lackadaisical energy for you guys. Ooh, I'm feeling a troll. There's been some trolling energy going on. All right, Sagittarius, I'm getting Sagittarius. Why do I have to sign this? Sagittarius, you forever feel like that graduate student TA to me. I don't know why freaking you always feel like that graduate student TA. For me, like if you went to grad school, you understand what I'm saying. He forever has a backpack. He's biking to school, one pant leg up. You know, I don't know why, but you got some TA status going on, like you're the TA. And there's this energy of like, why do I have to sign this contract? Scorpio, are you still watching? This is like similar energies right here. But okay, let me look. We all have this similar. Look, if you are attracted to my readings, then chances are you'll get messages through many of the signs, okay? But it's coming through in Sagittarius, which means that while some of the energies will resonate for some of the other signs, not all will, okay? Hold on. I'm getting this energy of trading spaces, okay? I'm seeing that you're going to be trading spaces. Why did they say trading spaces? So whatever that means, there's definitely a location change, okay? Could be a location change. I don't think this is going to be an immediate location change, okay? It feels like something that's still coming together. But I'm getting around April, maybe? April, it seems almost like changing a location of some sort, or quote unquote trading spaces, whatever that means for you, the listener, around April. And then even that is it's going to be like a transition, and then boom, you're going to work hard, you're going to work your way up to the main house. So I don't know how that resonates for you guys, and if you guys are ever a fly on a wall for my personal readings, you'll realize that these readings they're very universal. It sounds like, oh my God, we have the same reading. But then when it comes to me as a personal reading, I'm like, totally different details, but same track. So that's going to hit you guys in some way about that. Working to build something right now, coming up to a completion, but not quite there yet. Okay. It's like, if this is completion here, you're around here. You still got to keep going. And I feel like in March, no, I thought February, I said March, but I'm getting April the latest. There's going to be some type of location change, but you're going to like go to somewhere that seems like a halfway point. And then whether it's some type of housing or temporary housing or something, and then you're going to work your way into your house or your home. So that could mean that you're going to be, if you're changing for a job, maybe they're going to give you company housing for a few months, and then you can get to your real house. If you're going away to school, it could be anything, right? Or if you're just moving, wherever you're moving, maybe you're going to a place that you're only going to end up staying for 3 or 4 months, and then you're going to get into the real place, your actual place, right? So just getting this halfway kind of thing. Oh, excuse me. Let's turn these guys around. Okay, I'm seeing Sagittarius, so there still are some things that you're not quite clear about. And don't feel bad about that, because I feel that the energies are not clear as yet. And so I'm seeing that there's information. I feel that you have a guide. Notice I'm saying it, I'm sounding like a guide right now. And to your left, you'll notice that it's not quite clear as yet, because they're guiding you and they're helping to guide you as this information comes in. I feel that there are some things that you just don't know yet because the answer has not been provided. Okay? So I think if you're tired, if you're like lost, I'm just seeing you feeling a little lost. I'm seeing you probably feeling a little weather beaten, a little brow beaten. It's almost like you've got this Murphy's Law kind of thing. Like, oh my God, if something has to happen, it has to happen. And guess what? It has to happen to me. Like, why is it always got to be me? So I'm getting a little bit of that energy like, oh my God, my house was just struck by lightning. It's always my house. My house is the only house in this whole sea of houses that gets struck by lightning. That's your energy that I'm getting right now. And then here you are displaced, just feeling all salty about it, all mad about it, but still taking care of business. And you're waiting for some type of communication or letter to come in, is what I'm getting. I think this energy is going to come in and it's going to kind of save the day a little bit. I am getting also that it's because of this energy, or this thing that you're waiting for. It's because of that thing that you've been feeling a little bit struck by lightning. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but the way they describe these things and then the way that I feel it, it feels kind of tickly. They were just bringing to my attention 55 minutes and 5 seconds. So that 555, and here's another 5 energy right here. 8 and 9, 9 and 4. Yeah. Here's that 5, and then 8 and 1. 18 is 9. 9 and 5 is 14. There's that 9 and 5 is 14. No, I'm saying not 9 and 5. Not 14. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14. My bad, guys. 4. Oh my God. Let me say that all over again. I looked at the clock. Well, they had me look at the clock. It said 55 minutes and 5 seconds. There's that 555. Here we just pulled a 5 card, and this is the 18 card. So 8 and 1 is 9. 9 and 5 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. You got 5s all over your life. What is 5 in the tarot? Turmoil. Okay, conflict, turmoil, stress. What's going on? Why? Because you're dealing, whatever this thing is that you're waiting for, whether it's a letter of acceptance, whether it is a house closing, escrow, whatever this is, or whether it's doctor results, or whatever this is, you're waiting on it. And they're saying that it's kind of what is causing all of this disruption in your life, in a sense. It's like, remember how I said you got this, like, why me? Why is it always got to be my damn house to get struck by lightning? Oh, last year we had a flood and mine was the only one that got flooded. Why does everything that has to happen have to happen to me? That's the energy. And you're salty because I do see that you may have to like leave your area, or get to change your location or something because of this. So some of you may actually be having issues with natural disasters or something. But they're saying that this whole turmoil and this upheaval, the lightning strikes and all of that, for example, are because you're waiting on some type of results, as I just told you, those results. And I think that it's almost like you're trying to bide your time until that comes in. I just see you like, reading books, doing all sorts of stuff, but it's like one eye is on the book and not even really looking, and the other eye is like, where the hell is this information? So just as I was going to say, meanwhile, I'm picking up, there's somebody here in your background. Now, I heard earlier, why do I have to sign this contract? Now, to me, it looks like a love contract. It doesn't have to be, but whatever this contract is that's there, I'm seeing this 7 of forces. This is coming through as that 6 of Pentacles balance card. This is that contract card coming in. So look, something's going on. There's the journey. All right. You're waiting for something. Oopsies. Some of you may actually be having to switch apartments because the apartments are just not great. It's like forced, I'm hearing for somebody, forced resignation. So I'm getting that if you're being asked or to resign, or if you're being asked to move or leave, if you're forced to do it, because some of you may be leaving of your own accord to do something fun, but some of you may be actually forced to leave. Remember, I told you the details are going to be different for you. Remember, you're hearing your own story as you're watching, and you may not realize that other people are hearing their own stories, and I'm hearing all of them. So they're different, you know? And for some of you, you're being forced to leave. I'm seeing some of you may have lost a judgment, some type of court case. Notice they're saying lost a judgment instead of losing a court case, because in losing a judgment, for some of you, that's manifesting as a court case. It's very, very, very karmic. I gotta be honest, I just got hit by that. That is straight from a past lifetime. It's karmic stuff. Whatever you just lost, if that's you, if you lost a court case, they're saying don't even say a court case, say a karmic court case. I hate to say it, but this is justice coming through from another time and place. Okay, so you just got to suck it up. You got to take it. Got to take it on the chin. Start regrouping, move forward, because I'm feeling that, and I have to be honest, it feels right. It feels just. So whatever it is that happened in a past lifetime, maybe you may have used your energies in a certain way, and of course we're distanced from that. So we're just like, how does that happen? In this lifetime, this person did that, and they should have lost this case, but they didn't. And maybe by all intents and purposes, they should have lost this case in this lifetime. But we don't move based on this lifetime. We move based on the energies that are put in motion. And if it is written, Maktum, if it is written that it is your turn to lose, so it shall be. And that's the energy I'm getting for somebody here, some of you here. So it's best for you to stop all the motions, stop all the he said, she said, and pick it up and move forward. Because if spirit were really to tell you the story about your past lifetime, you probably will be like, oh, okay, all right, I won't talk about it anymore. Just take it and I'll move on, you know. And you might have gotten a plea deal even. And if you didn't get a plea deal in some way in this lifetime, like if they weren't like, hey, take a plea deal, you got to go guilty and blah, then, and you were just flat out guilty after trial, then it's still a plea deal, because I'm still feeling that you were given some type of leniency. So maybe in this lifetime, you were like, all right, I'll take the 10 years or just whatever, the blemish, the social loss of reputation, whatever, as opposed to taking the flat out life sentence that it could have been. And so you see, you are serving the time as God has meted, M-E-T-E-D. Oh, Lord, that's when you know I'm channeling, because I don't say that in real life, in everyday life. You are taking it as God has meted it, and so take it and be thankful no matter what it looks like. You lost your house, be thankful, because it would be 10 times worse than what it is. All right, that's for somebody here. Now, going back, they were also saying you lost a judgment. For some of you, if you lost a judgment, it could have been a court case like I told you, but for some of you, they're saying judgment in the sense of not thinking clearly. Okay, so talk about hit by energies. I am sorry, guys, I had to explain that. Like, some of you I'm getting are a little bit lost and confused in your life right now, and I'll tell you why right now. The reason that you are lost and confused in your, what is this? Yes, there it is. Okay, well, thanks cards. I was going to say it, but the reason why you are lost and confused in your life right now for some of you is because Spirit is saying that you haven't, because you're unclear on the inside. You're unclear on the inside. You've got to how can I put this? Sorry, I forgot I was in Sagittarius. I keep feeling like I'm still in the Scorpio reading. So, the reason why is because you got to get clear on the inside. I'm just feeling this inside. You have to reach inside, clear up that stuff, shadow work. Okay, I do offer shadow readings, but so do a lot of readers, and you can journal, you can turn to your angels and guides to your right and left, ask them, work on this, get some books, seek out therapy, but you got to work on this because it's making you unclear. See this right here? There's that King of Forces. There's a commitment War of Roses, and then we've got this waterfall. I'm just seeing a very strong commitment here, or connection. For some of you, you're actually married to this person already, and for whatever reason, you're going through this war with them. You're at war. This is that 5 energy. You're in conflict with this connection. I just feel like this is a war that this other person cannot win. They cannot win because it's not their war. The war is within you. For some of you, this is not a marriage partner that you're married to already. For some of you, it is. Getting that clearly. But for some of you, this is somebody who's at a distance, right? This is somebody who's interested in you. Could be somebody, your boyfriend, girlfriend that you've dated already. It could be just somebody interested. Energetically speaking, there's connection. But you're in turmoil, and so this energy is stopping this connection from moving forward. And it's kind of like, it's almost like you're not even registering that. That's what Spirit is saying. So that's why it's a little bit dangerous, because sometimes we can go through our life like dissociated. We can go through our life. We can totally live our lives, guys. We totally can live our lives as if it's not a big deal. I just looked. It was a 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 14 seconds. That's that 1 hour, 4 minutes. That's 1 and 4 is 5, and then 14 seconds. That's 5, 5. You've got 5s all over this reading. Inner conflict. And so in your outer world, you might be having a lot of stuff going on that you need to focus on. So if you're feeling confused, Saggy, or whoever you are, that's because you have to do your inner work. Okay. So anyway, I wonder if I don't know if I can get all the way to Pisces in this reading. But let's keep going. So let's just do one more card, or I guess I'll do whatever cards they want me to do for you, Sagittarius, and then we'll move on. The Muse. Yeah. 6. So, Spirit is saying that they're catching you at this time where you're kind of like, you're living your life, you're doing your thing, whatever. But Spirit is like, right? They're coming in and they're trying to get your attention. Here's that 6 energy. Could be about the soulmate, could be cups, it could be anything. They're coming towards you. They're trying to get in to crack your skull. Like, hey, let's do some work. Because right now you're not living your dreams, and you could be if you were to pay attention to what's going on the inside. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. So Saggy Poos, I'm going to go ahead and end yours here. God bless you. But you know where to find me if you'd like a personal reading. I'm going to try and rush this up so I can get to... Oh, I was going to say so I can get to Capricorn, but I literally, the channeled words that came out said, I'm going to rush this so I can get to Scorpionic energies. Okay, so Capricorn. So what the hell? Capricorn. All right, look, I'm shuffling this really well. Let's throw it all up. Just kidding. So Capricorn, you may want to check out the Scorpio reading. And Scorpio, if you're still watching, you may want to watch the Capricorn reading, okay? I just feel like Scorpios would sit and watch all the readings. Because they're into these things, right? Who wouldn't be? I mean, like, this is absolutely fun and fascinating to watch. But guys, I got to be honest, it's even better to do. What is this? This is it. This is it. This is King energy. I don't know what this is. Oh God. Oh God. I could do this whole reading off of this card, I feel. Capricorn, nice to see you back where you belong. It's like, it's nice to see you back where you belong. Dun-dun-dun. There's your crown. Please, I hope it's not a bad card. Not a bad card. Ooh, some of you have found Jesus. Now, very particular. They're saying Jesus. Some of you have found Jesus. Some of you have seen the light. Something is going on here. I'm seeing freshness, fertility here. I'm seeing gardening. It's like, wow, 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 wow. Capricorn, excuse me. May I sit at this table? That's all I'm trying to ask. What is this card? What is this card? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I can't even look at that card. Those cards. The cards literally are pushing each other away. Let me feel this. But it's like they're pushing each other away, but they're saying we found each other. What does that mean? That's pretty deep. My hands are all like warm and tingly. Hold on. Let me... Take a close look here. Wow, yeah, wow. This is interesting. I I'm getting that Capricorn, you may have done some time recently. Now, if it's not physical, like, serving time somewhere, God bless, prison, jail, whatever, you've done some time in the tent. There it is. You done some time in the tent. You have gone inward. You've done some. Oh, you've done enough thinking. This is an energy. I've done enough thinking. I've had enough thoughts. I've made up my mind. I'm doing what I'm doing. This is fresh determination, decision energy. This is a decision made. This is somebody who is looking at themselves and seeing themselves where they want to be, and they're like, I'm doing it. That's it. Now, in a sense, I'm feeling you may look at how the cards want to show like this. So somebody, they're really trying to get your attention. It's almost like they're saying that you may have put a back burner on a relationship or not, because I'm seeing the 21 here. 22 is the connection. Here's the 11. 11 and 22, dear God, I'd be like, what are you doing? When is the wedding? Can I come? But I'm seeing here that it's almost like you're like, I see what I want to be. And it's almost like you stopped just before you got to that 22. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this. Wow, they're bringing the crystals in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that rose quartz there. Okay. But you have made a decision about what you're going to be doing. Wow. Okay. Excuse me, King. Remember, male, female, it doesn't matter. The cards don't even want to touch each other. Look at that. Why? Because this Capricorn energy is so in his decision that he won't even allow anything else in to help him. Oh, not even help. He won't even allow anything else in that would dissuade him from this or her or whatever, right? I'm just going with the energies coming through as a king. Now we have friends here. We've got like-minded energy. So this is somebody who's only allowing in like-minded energy. See how this one can move freely? And then this one's like over here. And you know why? This is coming through as the divine physician. So again, this is giving me vibes of somebody who, and which is healing, someone who has made a decision about what they want to do, but I see this back burner energy of a connection pushed off to the side, and you don't even want to let Jesus or whoever, Sananda, whoever it is for you, your guides or anything, to come in and even counsel on that. Now, of course, one can argue, well, if it really was a decision and not fear-based, you would be able to listen to this. But I'm just getting this person is tired, because I'm seeing the 6 and 3 coming through with the 9 energies of just being tired. I'm tired of being in this place, whether it's a physical place like an area or a place of indecision, and I'm gently extricating myself. This is a connection that you're gently extricating yourself from. I see that energy. There's a person coming through with blue energies. Here's another person coming through. But this other person coming through as you, Scorpio. I mean, oh, Scorpio. Shoot, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's for somebody here, okay? This other person coming through, I was going to say, is you, Capricorn, but if you feel it's you and you're Scorpio watching, then keep an eye on this. But Capricorn, I feel that you're like, I want to make myself happy. I'm finally going to make myself happy. I want to I want to not focus on anybody else. I just want to focus on me. I don't want to focus on love right now. It's just me. But it's interesting because this card flew off to the side and I just picked it up. This is somebody here. So I definitely see some connection here that's been put to the side, or, what's the word? Waylaid? For some of you, you may have waylaid this connection. Remember, it's not what you do, it's how you do it that makes all the difference and makes that karma, how it comes back. Now, if you were like, oh, I'm not interested to somebody, then okay, God bless. But if you like treated them like crap, you pushed them aside, you ghosted, you whatever, that's going to come back on you, because it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I do feel that I'm seeing like all these female energies being covered right now. And so it's kind of like, I don't want this connection until, look, even he's like, no thanks to this fated meeting. So I gotta be honest, this is coming after some time of reflection, some time of exhaustion. It's almost like saying, I can't handle all these thoughts, I'm just gonna go. Stopping right before love of a lifetime. Here's the fated meeting, but I just feel like, and there's the two. The card wants to come half. You don't even want the two, you just want one. So this is coming across as somebody who has made up their mind. Does it mean that they can't unmake it? No, we have free will, but I just feel like this person is like, I just want, look, there's the card covering up this lady on this card. Every lady in these readings is covered up except this one, which is coming across as you, Capricorn, or for somebody here, Scorpio. Either way, this is you, the person that I'm reading about. So I don't want to focus on this love, I want to build. I don't want to focus on healing this love, I want to focus on me. I don't want to focus on having two people in my life, I want to focus on one. Hi, I see you, lady. No, thank you. I don't want to play with this little girl. No. Cover it up with self-reflection. Okay. So I think that and it's very in your face. Look at it. Boom. This is the only reading I've done facing this camera. So in a sense, this is definitely a love being spurned in pursuit of peace. Okay. So this is about Capricorn. This is about you wanting to move into a place where you can find peace within yourself. Hold on. And as I'm saying this, I can just hear the hearts breaking. All the people who this card just fell. Let's look at it. All the people who wanted to be with Capricorn. There's the 20. Guys, look. Listen, if I were a client, I would get a reading from me, because sometimes I'm like, come on. This card literally just fell out, and literally what I was going to say, I could hear the hearts breaking of all the people who want to be with freaking Capricorn. 22, there she is. That's the person that you are literally taking all your photos and rubbing her face out. I mean, yikes. Now, listen, I am, look at the eye right here. The eye is not even open. Maybe some of you are like, there's nobody. Yeah, there is, right? Look, I'm all for self-empowerment. You guys know, if you follow my Instagram, you know it. Because listen, if we gonna be single, we might as well do something with our life. But anyway, but my point is, you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. This is good that you're doing inner work. But at the same time, look at this. Wow, this is really burying. Look, because this card shows yeah, you're doing your thing, but you're thinking about them. But actually, these cards came together. You are taking this piece of dirt and you're burying that chair. This is suppression of feelings. Okay, now let's go ahead and pull a few cards right now for this other person. I want to see, was this a shit show of a connection? What is this? War of the Roses. Wow, who this? Okay. Listen, I want to take a look at this, because part of me, this War of the Roses, this is 5 energy, five of Wands energy, conflict. Part of it's actually going into five of Swords a little bit. Conflict, conquest, winning, no matter who you hurt. I'm just getting that this is kind of what you're perceiving this connection to have been about. But I'm sorry, it's weird that this person would come through as a 22. That is a pretty damn high, that's alignment. 11 and 22, to me as a reader, I'm just, how do you have this amazing person but you're not following up? So let's just go ahead, look at this. I just picked these cards up and one card was left. There's that devil energy. Okay, so exactly, so you may be this may be about, let's see if this is about you leaving this devil energy behind. Were they the devil energy, or are you, when I say devil energy, I mean the conflict, this and that, or is it coming from inside as unhealed wounds, whether it's from your childhood and or past relationships? Is it exhaustion? Is it 22 exhaustion? Sometimes when we're so exhausted existentially, and we've got, look at the card that fell out. Stop it. This is love. This is 2 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. 22. When we're so existentially exhausted, we fail to see the goodness that is before us. Okay, whoopsie doodles. Yeah, see, there it is. Heartbreak card fell right over there, and the Magician fell out. You know what this Magician, Capricorn, your energy coming through here from this card is what I'm feeling. You know what this Magician said? Oh, I would curse. I'm sorry. Anyway, but YouTube. Anyway, this Magician says, F this. I'm never going to feel pain again. I'm going to cut everything out. And just as I said that, look at her face. Her face is like here. Look, girl, let me just hide you there because this energy is a little dangerous. I'm just going to cut everything out. Look at this. The Sun card. I'm getting somebody saying, now I know why he doesn't love me. Now I know why he moved on. Because this is somebody who's like, WTF, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Very 10 of Cups energy, though. This is like happy home life. I'm happy with this person. And now I understand why he just stopped talking to me. I understand why he pushed me away. I didn't understand it before. So maybe you are watching for somebody that did this to you, and now you understand why. What is this? 7 of Cups. This is somebody who's unable to see the glory that you represent. See? This is what you look like. And this is what he is seeing. Oh, but see, look at his eyes. They're blind. Okay? So whoever this Capricorn energy is, they're blinded by something. This is not about you. They have shut down in the heart space. That's what that is. So if you feel like somebody left me, look at these 2 cards that want to come out. Yeah, look at that again. He's just like blocking you out. Okay? Boom. It's like, if it's her, I don't want it. If it's her, I don't want it. But it's almost like, I beg to differ. It's almost like you probably wouldn't want anybody right now. With that kind of energy. This is a determination energy. This person, this Magician, is trying to make love out of nothing. One of my favorite songs is Air Supply, Making Love Out of Nothing at All. Oh my God, romantically sung. But of course, the lyrics that can be interpreted in many ways. But what I'm getting here is the Magician is like, it's almost like this energy of real women or men, whatever. I'm just going with the genders here. Real women, they hurt people. I don't ever want a real woman again in my life. I'm going to make a love that will never leave me, and I'm going to make it. So see how he's trying to create this? I'm going to find the bestest friend, and I'm just going to be friends, and I'm never going to, that's the most we can do. That's the most we can ever be, just friends. And so you see, if you've been friend zoned, if you've been pushed to the back burner, if you've been, for some of you, waylaid, that's because this energy is it's almost like very sharp. It's very violent. It's very, not violent, but like aggressive. It's Capricorn warpath energy. But Capricorns are they're not like Aries war energy. They'll gut you. No, they'll gut you, but in a refined way, right? It's just that kind of energy that I'm getting here. And this has nothing to do with you. This is about somebody who needs to heal the heart space, because look at what they're doing. They're walking right past you. There you are. The Phoenix, right past you, going that way. They don't want to acknowledge it, because this is what they're seeing. They're seeing nothing that can come from this. And there you are, lighting up like the Phoenix in the middle of a dark night. And so maybe, I doubt that this Capricorn person will be watching. Who knows? It's probably going to be you, the cross watcher, who has been pretty much pushed out of the equation. And I feel that this is your reason why. So if you've been wondering, why can't this person love me? What did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. This is about a war that they're having within themselves. And I see your side's like, oh, it's like that, oh, sad energy. And they're like, ooh. That's why this is 5 of Swords energy more than 5 of Wands. The 5 of Swords energy is victory. And it's like a victory card, but at what cost? This is the person that is like, no more. But they leave, anyway. Yeah, so anyway, long story short, God bless you guys. If you are the Capricorn watching, or whoever you are, if you're this person who's like, I'm not falling in love again, I refuse it, I don't want to do it because people hurt other people, I'm just here as the reader to tell you that it looks like you're very resolute in your decision. But I mean, look, you know me, I don't mince words. I just want to say 22. Okay. There's just, look, you were 21 and boom, you stopped right before you found your person. That's what's up. And who's your person? This person right here. Okay. All primed and ready to go. Look at the guides like, yeah, be ready. And then you're like, nope. Okay. So, it's not like you had 7 more connections to go, 10 heartbreaks. And like, no, it's just like literally like, and this is probably your 2020 situation in the sense that you've got to work on that fear on the inside. It starts by a quick call, a quick text, little bit by little bit. You can put your foot in the water, and if you don't like it, you can take it out. But to move to Arizona, because you don't want to be by a body of water is another thing entirely. Okay, so anyway, you guys, God bless you. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. And yeah, it's not a laughing matter. I'm laughing, but please know that I laugh through broken hearts. Okay, because mine always seems to be broken one way or the other. And so if we don't laugh about it when we have an opportunity to laugh, you're just gonna die. And so that's it. So my heart definitely goes out to you, Capricorn, and especially to you, the person being cut out, because trust me, I know that energy. And so it's like, how many more broken hearts do we have to have when clearly these two people would be great together and one is stopping right before? I mean, look, they brought my crystal down. I mean, that's crystals, right? Thank you, little crystal. By the way, shout out to Alchemy of Harvest Moon, on Instagram. That's our girl Miranda and her honey bun, Anthony. He does all the work and she does all the other work. And together they bring us these wonderful crystals. Yeah, so thank God, right? We need people like that. So let's support Alchemy of Harvest Moon. Let's support our local peeps. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, poos. Thank you, Cappies. Let's go head into Aquarius. Gosh, I wonder if I'll have time to do Aquarius and Pisces or if I should break them up. Let's do it. Okay, Aquarius, thank you guys. Big hugs to Scorpio. Wow, these two hugs just came out. Oh my God. Oh, let's see what these cards are. Stop. Oh my God. Okay. I can't deal with you, Capricorn. Did I say Capricorn or Scorpio? Oh my God. Both of you. I can't deal with you guys. Look, these two hugs, these two cards just fell out. What are you doing? What are you? Okay, now I don't believe in slapping, but damn it, I will air slap you right now, okay? Look at that. Archangel Michael is helping. They're saying, for some of you, they're saying did you feel that glow when you met this person? For some of you, you felt an aura, an auric shift here. There was an auric shift here that happened when you met this other person. They're saying that's our angel wings. That was your heart being set on fire. That's what they're saying, because look at the two of you. You know, when you're younger, like you look shorter. Anyway, so Spirit is coming through with that energy, Cappers, and whatever this is. Oh, God. I can't deal with you guys. You guys, I'm just angry. I don't understand how people have love knocking on their door and the rest of us ain't got nothing. Okay? Sorry, God. Bring that out. That last part was me. Okay, if this doesn't say contract anymore than these two, Spirit is saying, come to the table, come have a talk, is what they're saying. Just have a talk. Man,
Okay, look. Aquarius. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm fit to do this reading for you. Anyway, you know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and end this because I'm not because of that, but because I don't want this video to get too long, and I'm just going to shoot Aquarius and Pisces. Yeah. Anyway, Capricorn, Scorpio, get your together, okay? Bye. Love you.